if it can become learning by dying. Yeah, you have to be very vigilant when you learn about, when you start something, to do something that has to do with chemicals or with like fine dust, which is why I have the mask on. Like, you do need to take it seriously, especially if you're learning by yourself. It's better to be safer than sorry. Right, book can act as a masterclass in itself sometimes. Yeah, I mean, the classes did expand my ability to do things a lot, but not mostly in the design sense. It was mostly a course about design and not really about goldsmithing. Engraving historical firearms, is the book well worth in? I do not want to force you into the Discord, but if you do want to join, you could throw a link to the book into the Discord, else you can throw it in here maybe, and somebody else maybe can post it onto Discord. That would be very, very good, so that we have it like on our record forever and ever and ever.
Nee. Nee, nee,
Nee,
pass mal auf.
nee, nee,
Nee, nee.
pass mal auf. Nee, nee, pass mal auf. I'm almost done. Almost done. Oh my god. Oh, I hate polishing. I'm suffering right now. Okay. That's about. Okay, that's it. Not doing anymore. Oh, I hate polishing. Oh, look, I look like a tomato. Display tomato. Okay, so these, all of this stuff needs to go into the ultrasonic. All of this stuff. Yes, this too and this too. So all of this needs to get into the ultrasonic. The problem with the ultrasonic is it is incredibly loud, and I absolutely do not want to do that on stream. So it will have to wait. So let's do something else. I was thinking, thank you for joining. Thank you very much. So what I was thinking is what we could do is some engraving exercises. So basically I have some things here, what is this one? Oh, this is a very old one, by the way. So I have 3 gravers here. And I have not a lot of idea how to work with them. So this one is for cutting stone settings, especially good for round bezels as far as I know. So I don't think I will be using that one, but I also have this one, which is very thin, and it is a triangle, right? Or is it a rounded triangle? Can you see? I think it's a triangle, although it feels like a rounded one. And then I have this one, which is a flat one. So I thought we will clean out the leather, put all of the projects aside, cut a piece of copper, put it in some thermoplastic, and make some lines and see how I do. Because frankly, I do not know how I will do. It will be something new. And you can rate the lines and straightness from 1 to rainbow. Straight. Use the unglet. The unglet is the rounded one, right? So I will do that. I think it's the thin. Is it the thin rounded one? Yeah, it's this one, right? Hello, goat farmer Bluesy. How are you today? How are the goats doing? How are the animals? How are you? The rounded triangle. Perfect. Yeah, as I said, I called the company that sent me those very interesting gravers. I can actually put a picture up on Discord after the stream. And I was like, yeah, I was like, you sent me something wrong. How can I return that? And they told me basically write us an email with pictures like a normal person, which I already told in the beginning of the stream. So I was like, okay. I should have just written an email. So I made some pictures and therefore I have them. And yeah, those things will be going back, and I will not be requesting, I will not be requesting the right set. I decided that I would rather, um, just, I have these two, and I will just buy a few good ones. They cost a lot more, but I think it's just worth it. I think it's just worth it. Okay, I have all of these wires here. They all need to go into a box. Artist thing not to make straight lines, but to make them even in thickness. Yes, this one is a very thin triangle, and I'm not sure if that is good or bad or whatever. So we will be just trying out 120 degree for engraving design scrolls. Hmm. Yeah, I think would probably need like 2 more of those, maybe, of the different gravers. And oh, I do not have my magnets here anymore, do I? Where are they though? I usually have a magnet here to pick up all the blades and also some of the dust. But since I have recently repositioned everything, I don't know where half of my stuff is. go. Look, we have a drill in here. There we go. I'll put that in. Shh. No, I do not have an air-powered handpiece. I was thinking, I am still thinking if I need something like that. My problem with that is that it is very expensive. So I looked up and I would probably need like 2.5K for an air-powered handpiece. And I would, what scares me the most about those are actually the compressors, because I do not, like, my experience with air compressors is that they scare the hell out of me. Could you buy a used one? Not sure that that's a great idea with that one though. So my experience with used toys in the goldsmithing community is that you get scammed a lot by your own colleagues. I do not like that. Yeah. Yeah, even used equipment is very, yeah, especially like I made this experience with how's it called? With the mills. Like I don't know if those people have eaten too much lead, but basically if you are asking for your rusted 20-year-old mill the same price that I can get a new one for, like, you are delusional. So what I'm doing right now is I'm sorting through my metal scraps here. And all the bigger pieces go into a container for remelting later on, and the two small pieces will go to the refinery in another container. So I'm kind of sorting through just a little bit. I will not do too much sorting. These pieces can go to the refinery. I will need to send off my scraps to the refinery soon anyways. I've collected quite a bit by now, and I have the feeling that I'm running out of what's it called? Out of sheet material. So I will probably need to I don't know, reorder soon. We will see how it goes. I still have quite a bit of material there. I can probably still fill up like at least 3 months of work with it. So that's good. Also have silver dust on here because why not? It also depends a little bit if I'm going to start a bigger project or not. I usually do one big project in the summer, something that is more art than it is goldsmithing. For that, I usually do need a little bit more material because it is bigger. Usually it's a bigger sized project. You found patterns for the Lindsay handpiece and you may try to recreate one. Oh, interesting. So the next thing I would need is probably a piece of copper, right? Do I have a piece of copper here? This is all brass. Damn it, brass! Don't get stuck. Not in here either. What do we have in here? My secret material stash here. I do have a lot of brass now. I do not have any copper anymore. I don't know what happened there. It was the other way around all the time. Oh, there we go. Ta-da! You do have great plans, Great Wolf. COVID money was able to buy Gravesmith and compressor and cheaper. Yeah, like I wish. Where are the metal shears, the big ones? I would like us to use them now, please. Yeah, yeah, it is. I also never know how to use it because I basically cannot really cut into it. It's too big for everything. I bought it in my apprenticeship and I'm still using it. We will just roll with it, shall we? So these are definitely the wrong shears for such stuff. I have seen there are metal shears that are made specifically for cutting sheets of metal. God, this is exhausting. Maybe I need a pair of those special shears. X is struggling. You can say that out loud. Make a difference. You can buy a nibbling mount for the drill. Well, no. I'm too afraid of those. I will nibble my fingers off. I believe you. I believe you immediately. Like, without a doubt. Ah, yeah. Yes. And I always fail. I always bork all the blades. It's fine. I also found the rock that I usually hammer my rings with. There's our very expensive metal blades for the big rotary sword. That's no. Well, maybe, but no. Then I would need you to ask. Also, I'm never buying this sheet of metal again. So when it is used up, it's used up. And everyone will be happy. There we go. Okay, so now I just have to watch the surface a little bit so that my engraving lessons are fun. We are not doing it because it is easy. We are doing it because we thought it would be easy. And I have to say, like, I'm probably a lot faster with cutting these out just like I just did than it would have been to do with a saw blade. Maybe you can raise a big vessel. Yeah, I will raise it. I'm taking you on an adventure. If you get dizzy, I'm very sorry. This thing just fell over the board. Scared the living hell out of me, and apparently also out of the camera. No, 1 millimeter will be just enough for a for a small bowl. I think 1 millimeter would be more than enough. Well, not more than enough, but it will definitely be enough. I think this one, no, maybe this one is, yeah, this one is thicker. This one is definitely thicker. How much? This one is 2 millimeters. But I do think you can, like, maybe a bit smaller than this, you can definitely raise it. No, 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 it fell. The thing fell. It's not really attached to the wall, it's just there because I don't know why it lives there. It looks good. I wanted to do something with it. You know, as always, I've never done. You would love to make a silver cup one day? Yeah. I had a I had a friend once who wanted to have a um silver thing shaker. How is it called? Cocktail shaker. So I actually did ask a silversmith how much he would charge for such thing, and he said 800. And I'm pretty sure that that was a friendly price. This one is not going to budge. We're going, yeah, yeah, I think that was a very friendly price. Of course it didn't go anywhere. But at least the silversmith wasn't mad at me. Like, I gave him the model. I think I even gave him... So I gave him a 3D model. Like, I made a 3D model of it. It was really easy. Because I wanted to know myself how much that would cost. And I hope he wasn't mad at me that it didn't come to anything. I told him beforehand that it will probably not. Do you ever use small sandbag to work sheet metal? No. How do you do that? You could do a silver shaker from cut and soldered pieces. Yeah, I think so too. In a shaker there are like the strainer part, I think, would be the most difficult one to do. What do you do with the sandbags? I'm a little bit confused. You know what? Well, I don't know. Could have I used 0.5 material for this? Or should I don't know, maybe brass? Do I want to cut this to size? I think I do want to cut it a little bit squarish. No, it's just for an exercise, but I still feel like cutting it might be a good idea. You can use a sandbag the way to hold and stabilize pieces when you're not sure when. I want more brass, always does. You know what? The saw blade would have been perfect for cutting long stripes out of my metal because it is definitely on a curve. Okay, so what do I do now? Do I leave it as a long piece? I feel like this one is a little bit too long though. So this is a 6 centimeter by, well, a little bit more than 5. I think I would like to have 190-degree angle on this one though, so that I can have parallel lines drawn onto it.